do a video, Eddie. Oh, there we are. Okay, today is Sunday, November 24th, 2013. And I've got the ladder and the plywood and more plywood in our office room. This is our office room because today I'm working in the fire hole room. I'm going to do this like that a little bit. Okay. And you can see why we call this the fire hole room. Here I'm stepping gingerly. Oh, I'm standing on the solid part. This is the fire hole in the fire hole room. The fire hole room itself is a small room. It's about 8 feet down at that end. And it's about 6 feet at this end. And it's 13 feet, about 13 feet 4 inches long. And it has attic access. That's a folding ladder that folds down to the attic access upstairs. But this is the fire hole. There was a kitchen downstairs. You can see our cat snooping around downstairs. And I'm just going to do a little walk around. This part, this part's solid. It doesn't get cushy. You can kind of feel, you can feel it move a little bit under your foot when you get when you get close to the hole. But the structure is surprisingly solid for such a big hole in the floor. I've even been able to walk around this part here as long as I stay very close to the wall. This is an old closet that's built out over the stairway, which you can see the steps of the stairway downstairs through the hole. And so we're going to open this up eventually. We're going to remove this ridiculous built out closet that was built out over the stairway. And so anyway, I'm gonna duck underneath the ladder, and I'm gonna walk. And the floor over here is nice and solid, nice and solid. And then here's where it gets a little iffy. Right here, it's kind of weak. Over here, though, it's very, very solid. And nice and solid here, nice and solid here. Then here's where it needs some reinforcement. So what Eddie and I plan to do is we plan to build a false floor as a temporary repair to the fire hole. So we have a whole bunch of 2x4s that came out of the false ceiling downstairs, and they're pretty long. They're over here in the back porch, enclosed back porch room. So we have 9 of these 2x4s, and so we're going to stretch them basically lengthways across this room, and then we're going to, using cabinet screws, we're going to screw down large pieces of plywood over that, and that'll be a temporary floor that we can walk on, so that we don't fall through this floor and into the area below. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. This is the stairwell. Yesterday I removed a whole bunch of this bad paneling, that all got smoke damage from the fire. You can see here's the ceiling. The ceiling had a white cottage cheese texture applied to it a long time ago, and then the smoke damage made this sort of dark gray color. That's what's left behind. But since I took down the paneling, at least underneath the paneling was this yellow, which has made it a little brighter, a little more open. I'm gonna walk downstairs. And oh, here we are. Here we are looking through the fire hole, and obviously this is where the fire was in the house. There was this little build out of counter here that housed the gas range cooktop and a couple of stacked ovens in the corner, and there was a fire there, and so it burned the hole through the floor and also through this space in the exterior wall. Okay, I think that's good enough for now.